But it's okay because the mission's over, so I actually don't have to wait in prison. I have been defeated. It's the worst outcome for the enemy team, too. They don't even get my points. Everyone's a loser. Yeah, I don't like going wide much anymore like that. Going wide on the safest side of my team. Because I feel like super pointless whenever the match ends up like that. Because everyone can just die in the first pass at this bracket. So when I go really wide like that, it's like, makes you very survivable. But then flip side, if your whole team dies in the first pass, you've just done nothing. And now it's like 1v12, 1v16. Phil, just go tall instead. Well, the problem of going tall is that I'll get absolutely slaughtered by radar missiles if I go high. No, you're Philip. You were just making a joke about Civ. So that's why I've been trying to go up the middle or I've been trying to flank the enemy's side more lately because I want, you know, that bit more early on, that bit more influence into the match. But, you know, it's a fine line because then you do that and you can just get dogpiled immediately. So it's a hard balance, you know. I'm gonna try it again here and see if I get away with it. I'm gonna go full afterburner. I'm gonna try to flank the enemy's good side. I want to come through here and then go around that mountain. I don't want to follow that river because that's just too aggressive. I want to like come around here and see if I can get away with it. So yeah, like this. On a flank like this. You can do the thing where you fly through the entire enemy team like in some movie. Yeah, and that works out like actually okay a lot of the time. Probably it was like the most success I had blending caution and aggression was those days where we were just flying straight under the whole enemy team. As long as you fly straight, it actually kind of works out pretty decently. Like some rounds you get dogpiled. But yeah, it tended to kind of work out. Because when you flank like this, if you get discovered, there's no one else to threaten the enemy, so they'll immediately turn on you. But if you fly through the middle of them in the middle of the map, they kind of like have to like deal with the rest of your team. Like I'm already kind of discovered here, you know, because especially locking the fucker. Yeah, this isn't gonna end up where I want it to. Yeah, they have to make a hard choice when I fly through the middle of them, that's right. This fucker, for example, does not. Now I'm dead. Because they've been following me the whole time. Yeah, it's just not the way. You know, it's just not the way. I can't even see the fucker behind me, what the fuck? Yeah. If they dogpile you, wouldn't that make it easier for your team to clean up? No, because I'm too far on my own. So I'm just like a free kill over here in this round. I think I just gotta, if I want to get aggressive, I just gotta fly under them. The flanking thing, I've had it work like once and fail like 8 times. The one time it worked, it was awesome. The timing was perfect. There was no other friendly to pull them in my direction. They didn't see me coming. I came in right as they engaged my blue blob, and I hit like 3 enemies with 9Ms on the side aspect in like 5 seconds and got 3 kills, and it was awesome. But that's happened once, and I've just got dogpiled after being detected like 8 times. So it's just not really a consistent strategy, you know, that was just getting lucky. Lucky says, if they dogpile you, wouldn't that make it easier for your team to clean up if you fly low center? Exactly, yes, exactly. That's why flying low center has better survivability, because they'll see you coming, but they can't really do anything about it. Because if they try to follow you, then your team nails them. Like around here, yeah. So we're gonna try some under the middle, because I do want to get more aggressive. I don't want to keep flying to the left and not really doing, like, having much impact on the battle. Because if I fly to the left, I use my whole team to protect me, but then it's rare that you get, like, an even fight, it feels like.
Check mechanization.
Like, it's honestly pretty rare in these top-tier matches that it comes down to, like, 6-on-6, 3-on-5 even. It's usually, like, one team entirely splashes the other, and it's over in the first couple of passes. So I want to get involved early on, without immediately dying, obviously, by being on my own on the far flank, on their safe flank. So we'll go down middle, because that was working okay last stream. Let's see if we can make it work again. One of the reasons I've been doing it less is because, like I said, I found that head-on missiles really don't hit that much. At least at the 9Ms. And the 7Ms you can't really use at the altitudes a lot of them come in on you, but I guess if I get some high altitudes I can sparrow them. And probably just like have some discipline, save the 9Ms for after I pass through. Go for a gun kill if anything. You will get 9M head-on kills sometimes, it's just like a 50-50 it seems. So if there's like a really tempting one, I guess I could take like one, but I shouldn't like waste all my 9Ms on the first pass because a lot of them will do nothing. Yeah, in a head-on fire. I'm gonna go left. A little bit. You're gonna stay low the whole way when you go through the middle because you're gonna get radar locked. You're gonna get radar missiled, absolutely. It is gonna happen. If nothing else, you know, you make it easier for your team to win because you take their attention. As long as you survive, you take their attention for nothing. You waste some of their missiles. The big thing is surviving on the underneath pass. You really want to focus on being defensive, which takes a lot of effort at this altitude. You continue to fly Nappity Earth the whole way while evading IR missiles if they come in at you. It can be a difficult combination. You also don't want to get flanked. The worst thing that can... Hello. The worst thing that can happen to you is... Fuck. No, don't pull up. That's greedy. It's gone. It's gone. Let it go. Let that sparrow go. That's a hit. They didn't really evade it. Okay, all I can do is just pass through the Eye of the Needle at this point. Eye of the Storm. Go low, we're getting radared. I really want to go up on that F4S, but I'm getting radar missiled, so I gotta stay defensive. Or I might be getting radar missiled, I don't know for sure. I do not like the sound of that. Fuck. That might be who was radar missiling, man. It might legitimately be a radar missile. They might be on me. I seem to have the speed to get away from them. Maybe not now that I've turned into them a bit. Yeah, that makes my problem. That makes my problem. Air brake on.
Air brake on.
They're gonna get a gunshot on me. What the fuck? Ah! They're still on me. Oh! I got teammates, nice. Okay, just lead them defensive. Can't see. Ah! Nice, thank you. Oh shit, I just used all my— Ah! Flares! Wait, I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. We'll just use the fire extinguisher. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. No need to jump jet out, I'm fine. I'm A-okay. Everything is fine.
Mango.
Uh-oh. Out of fuel.
Check fuel. Check fuel.
No, bigger problems.
Shaft flare. Out.
I'm gonna get out of that. I overflared and ran out of them too early. Got a little excited there. To be fair, fighting for my life. But yeah, overflared. Ran out too early. Wasn't able to turn around on that MiG either. It's tough. I don't get much, like, turn fighting, dog fighting practice in this bracket, so I'm not very good at it. Because, you know, usually it's just about missile acquisition. Missile ambushes. It's not like the F5C where, like, it's all about turn fighting and you learn about it very quick. Got a killing team has a chance. Yeah, I mean, you're providing a service, at least, when you do this, yes. When you fly straight through the middle, you're having probably an interesting round, at least. You're probably at least getting to have an interesting round. On good rounds, you survive and get a bunch of kills. On bad rounds, it's generally over pretty quick. And on decent rounds, you know, you get a kill, maybe you die, maybe you don't. The through-the-middle strategy, it's not bad, you know? I don't mind it at all. Particularly on Vietnam. Seems very fitting for the through-the-middle strategy. I don't like the other strategies too much on this map. I really do wish I could set the center of, like, my view to, like, here. I don't know. I could never fly... I could never do sim battles. I could never fly this plane from the normal cockpit view, because this is where I'd feel comfortable leveling my head at. And this, it just feels wrong to me. I don't know. Do you think I get used to it eventually? It just feels like my crosshair is low in the screen. It feels wrong. Maybe that's just because I'm used to the third person where it's kind of, like, raised a bit. But I just feel like my chin's up, like I'm looking my nose up at everyone. Tilt your monitor down by 5 degrees. Philip, you exclusively have bad advice. On purpose. I respect your commitment. I respect your commitment to the bit. Excuse me. Yes! Too low, what am I thinking? Too low, you don't want to target like that. Alright. The missiles begin. I don't love that I might get flanked left and right here if they're smart with their positioning. I don't really have much to do about that right now, though. I'm a little busy. Pre-flaring as we fly underneath the missiles. I'm gonna turn.
Over G. Over G. Lock. Lock.
gonna do it? That's gonna do it.
Altitude over G. Lock. 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 Lock.
A little bit of like user failure there. I had a lot of good shots there, and I kind of wasted a fair number of them.
Roll left over G.
I want to get out of here. I'm way too hot on my tail. Way too many tails.
Sorry.
I think I've still got one. Yeah, I got two.
Somebody attack him.
Need backup.
Oh god, I almost crashed. That's fun.
Over G.
That's my team. My team's okay, I just gotta get over to them.
Somebody cover me.
Oh, I can actually just bore them. Yeah, they're bored. That's good. Okay, they're going away.
Over G. Missile. 12 o'clock.
Yeah, this is the problem here. Fucking radar missile time.
Over G. Over G. Missile. 9 o'clock. Altitude. Altitude. Over G. Over G. Missile. Over G. Critical speed. Critical speed. Air brake on. Over G. Over G. Roll right. Roll right.
I want to get this F-16 on the flank as it flies through. Oh, I have no fucking... Oh shit, I'm too high. I'm okay, missiles off me. Wait for it was ever on me. I'm actually out of Sidewinders, I just realized as I was coming in. I'm down to Sparrows. It's okay though, we won. We're down to one last enemy.
Victory is near. Get into the main.
They were over here.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I'm out of fuel shit. Hello.
Over G. Attention to the designated grid zone.
If I turn my afterburner off, I've still got enough fuel to go for this kill. That's right, don't need to fuel if the run ends before the fuel ends. That's right, exactly. I probably should have A-B'd the whole way and tried to get them before they take off. Maybe it's not too late. Oh, they left. They're like, fuck that, they're gone.
Over G.
Yeah, just another buff Rollins. Yeah, they left the game though. They jumped out. Whenever it'll update.
Missile. 3 o'clock. Bingo. Check fuel.
Is it gonna update?
Bingo.
No, there we go. Takes a while. It takes a while when they get out of their plane at the runway. It takes like 30 seconds. It's weird.
Check fuel. Well done. Altitude.
Mission accomplished. See, that wasn't bad. I could have got more there too, coming in from the rear there, I swear. Though, apparently I fired off all my Sidewinders, but some of them were wasted on the head on, I think. But I definitely could have got more there. I got like a little sticky with the targeting. It's definitely a skill, like being able to like piano through the binds and unlock sidewinders that lock onto the wrong thing and all that as we went, but you know, 3's not bad. Definitely helps the team, right? And you know, it's more satisfying for me that way. I feel like I'm doing a better job when you have a round like that, obviously. Taking out 3 enemies and making a bunch more. If you could take out like 1 to 3 enemies and you could make like 1 to 3 like follow you and they don't even kill you, then that seems like that's really good for your team, right? Obviously. Because then they're not paying attention to the rest of your team and you're being a high value player. Because you're distracting, you're tanking basically, like MMO tanking the enemy until someone else can kill him. It feels a lot better than going wide with my team, and then, you know, if they lose, oh well. And if they win, maybe I get to snipe some kills here and there, but like always also you're always gonna be like, you know, competing with like 1 or 2 hover blues to get every kill as well. See ya, Speed Bump. Thanks for coming. It'd be different if I was grinding, I guess. Here, we'll go full burn, we'll do it again. Banny says, you did that kind of tanking a lot back in the F5, didn't you? Yeah. And, you know, it does teach you to be good at defensive. I do need to get better at flying defensive than the F16. You get a lot of flares, but I do tend to waste them more than I need to. Learning what I can get away with evasively and flare-wise is really important. Being a master of being defensive in the F16 would just be super helpful for my team, too. What did he bring in? SU-25K. Nah, I usually feel pretty comfortable doing the underneath flyby on Vietnam. Definitely changes on map, though. Sinai is Final Destination levels of flat, so I think it's easier to get dogpiled trying to do it here, but we'll give it a go. My best luck with... You okay? My best luck with Sinai so far has been just going left and following the team, but it's time to start learning, you know, learning the ropes. Of being the mid laner on Sinai, if we want to call that. Sinai's a contender for banned map. Yeah, at this tier, yeah. I love it on F5. At this tier, yeah. Terrain is very, very fucking useful at this tier because of radar missile prevalence. That's the difference. On the F5, it's one of my favorite maps. Because it's just like no bullshit, you just get straight into it. And that tier, it's not about radar missiles, so it's not really about terrain, it's about dogfighting maneuvers and energy conservation. But at this tier, you need terrain. Because it really, like, lowers your options to defeat radar missiles if you don't have any. And also of how many tails you can pick up so quick. Terrain, just honest to God, lets you, like, stealth past enemy players' perceptions in a really important way. I wish I could have, like, different ban lists for different presets. Can you? Can I have, like, an F5 preset that has a different map like and ban list? Because it's totally, like, reversed, basically. Okay, we're not going to go for that. That's how you die if you turn on that one.
Missile, 6 o'clock, 5, shot flare.
We're not trying to turn on any of this shit right now because that's how you fucking die. Definitely is on Vietnam. So now I think we're gonna start turning. I'm not good at mid laning on Sinai yet, but I'm gonna give it a go. You wanna make sure you're like underneath them enough that like the late takeoffs aren't gonna get ya. And you wanna come right in on an ambush here and hit someone from an angle they're not expecting. That's not a good one. Uh-oh. That would have been a good one, but I fucked it. And now I'm in trouble. I might get radar missile. Yeah. I fucked it when I started raising up. Until then, we were going alright, though. Still, I think we got 2, which isn't bad. It's not bad. But yeah, I was doing alright till I pulled up, and then it was just... You pull up like that, and just the turn I made, I was a free-for-all. I was in the middle of all the red. Trojan says, does going out of Afterburner affect the probability of heaters going after flares? Yes, but I tend to find that with a lot of the missiles at this tier, it doesn't matter, so I just keep the burner on. I probably should try to turn it off more. I've got a problem of being in this mindset of like everyone's running the top tier IR missile, which they're not. A lot of these planes don't have 9Ms or R27ERs or RETs, whatever they are. But you know, the habit for me is to just keep the burner on and try to get away from it a lot of the time. But I should turn the burner off anyway because yeah, they're just hard. They're fucking missiles at this tier are fucking hard to flare. They really don't give a shit a lot of the time. So I'm not like consistently good at dodging them either. I treat everything like it's a 9M, which, you know, easy projection because I'm the one using 9Ms as well. But it's probably not the best for my survivability that I do that. Still, I think in that battle, if we had just made an adjustment at the end there, we were on a good run. I think I needed to either turn all the way to the right. Full burner, let's go. I needed to turn all the way to the right, or turn all the way to the left, and just like pick a direction and keep going in it. Because even if you get an enemy on your tail, like you can go defensive if they're like 2-3k behind you. The problem is that when you... One second. The problem is when you give them your flank. The scariest thing at this tier is giving the enemy your flank, because these missiles are very good at killing from side aspect. You can't really evade them, you can't really flare them, and you just get fucked. Because the missiles have the Gs to hit you from side, and it turns out that's a really good place to hit you from, because it's you can't really maneuver evade that at that point. You're not going to pull up to evade that missile at that distance. If you pull into it, well, it's happy. If you pull away from it, it's even happier. You're kind of fucked, you know, that's your checkmate. And that's why that's the 9M shot I take. I always go for that side aspect, and I fire away at about 2.5 to 1.5 is where I want to fire my 9mm. So the problem with the maneuver I ended up making there is I end up flying through the middle of my enemies, and that just gives them a sandwich shot on me, where all it takes is one of them to notice me and fire one of those sidewinders off, and I'm like super fucked. Because I'm in the kill zone. I'm in the kill shot already. I'm giving them the kill shot. Showing the enemy like your flank like that, at that distance to these sidewinders, is like exposing your neck. It's just terrible. And you'd rather head-on it. Head-on has like... Head-on and rear-on have like the best survival for those missiles instead. Head-on, it's pretty consistent. You need to like flare it and then like barrel roll it, which can be a bit dangerous at low altitude. And rear-on, you've just got to like flare flower it. Like pop like 3 off, 3 to 6 off. I don't know how many yet, honestly. But you gotta pop like 3 off. And just turn away from it if you can after, but generally popping the 3 off just seems to like do the trick. And it'll like have a good time, it'll go follow them to its death generally. So if everybody's low, I'm not gonna take a Sparrow shot. That's actually kinda high, I'll take that. Watching the map to see that F-16 turn on to me, it didn't. This one goes low. I'm in a little trouble, I didn't defend. Woo! I'm dead, I think. I think I'm dead. I'm okay. Please? Fuck you, that was too close. Couldn't get the sidewinded off. Yeah, I'm dead. Critical engine vibrations, huh? Oh, what a concept. Ah! So what I did there instead is, it's the tech fumble. It's trying to get the Sidewinder onto that really nice kill shot on the MiG that's turning in front of me at 3 kilometers, and just, the Seeker doesn't lock. And I spend too long and I go too high trying to lock that Seeker, and nothing good happens. I gotta get more into the habit of using the HMD to lock the Seekers, and just staying low and trusting the plane to not crash into the ground. That first kill was great though, wasn't it? That was a good one. I was saying I think I fucked myself on that one because I didn't start defending early enough. 2 kilometers is a bit late at that altitude to start defending. If they'd fired a Sidewinder at me, I was probably going to get hit. But it's okay because they completely did not do that. Yeah, we nearly collided, yeah. Now, if I had kept going straight after that, I might have lived. But I panicked. It's a lot of mental game at this tier because you don't have that turn-based time of the F5C tier to think about what you're doing. And it's a lot of mental, I find. My main enemies, my main causes of death at this tier are not like Drakens or MiG-21s. They are fear, panic, freezing up and hesitation. Everything just happens at breakneck speeds and you just gotta do shit.
Check mechanization.
You're always your worst enemy at this tier. It's always like a self-brain kill. Benny says, this is why drones are the future? Yeah! Just tell the drone to do it. Little do we know, we're already fighting in today's future proxy wars. Fed a soup of social media and fake news to convince us that there's no more wars. We flock to War Thunder to play it, not realizing we're piloting the drones in these future wars! This is Kojima's next game. This is the next Strand type game. Yeah, the fog. This is gonna be a fun Rocky Pillars. Fun in quotes. By the way, the game I was thinking about trying again was Squad. But I thought better of it. I pulled up mentally, don't worry. I mentally thought better of it. Still haven't played the new update? Yeah, my last experience with Squad was like 3 years ago. I was like, this probably isn't gonna be fun, but let's try it, and I got in and it was not fun. Heard really bad things about the new Squad update. Yeah, I have heard it has not been going over well. I've been heard it made everything feel janker. Tic Tac Foe says I should mentally pull up more often. It's a good skill to learn, yeah. Okay, let's go full burn and get a little... Let's be low, but be low up here. It's my side anyway. And by being low up here, I evade radar missiles while also having an altitude advantage if I go into the middle later. You can tell I don't know how to play Rocky Pillars of the F-16 yet. I do not. I absolutely do not. Absolutely no idea how to play Rocky Pillars at this tier. I barely understood it at the F5, to be honest. It's never been a map I'm good at. Yeah, if you're not a Project Reality fan, you're gonna hate the new Squad update, is the gist I got. Yeah, I don't know. I never liked PR, I always thought it was too slow and boring, but I was also like 20 back then, so I mean, maybe my tastes have changed. Maybe I'd actually like it, I don't know. The thing I found about PR always was just so boring and like, it took so long to get anything done. Like there was so much downtime. Okay, why do I keep seeing a radar lock but then I don't? There it is, okay. That actually looks good for a Sparrow if I get closer. I don't know where the other enemies are, and that's kind of worrying. I think this radar lock will actually drive them down, potentially, through the pillars. I'm not gonna Sparrow, I'm just gonna wait to get closer and try to do like an ambush Sidewinder, probably like about there, I imagine. But I'm gonna have to if I want to evade this missile or go through the pillars here. It might work out, yeah. Here we go. This is tunnel because I got a MiG coming on me here. This is tunnel, I'm being baited. Now I've popped my head up for a radar missile, up my booty. But at least this should be a kill. There you go. Oh my. Let me poke up here and see what's going on. Oh yeah, we got some things going on up here. That's a bot. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a fucking bot. That's not a bot. Oh shit.
The enemy's getting closer to
Fuck.
victory.
Okay, turn around.
Air brake on. Overheat. Lock.
That missed. No, that hit. Nice. Oh, nice. And someone is saving my fucking life. Nice. Thank you. Let's get away from that. Last one left. They're dead. Nice. Good round.
Excellent.
Nothing wrong with that. They always feel like they're over a little bit early for me at this tier. But, you know, good round considering. I always, with these high tier matches, I wish they'd go for like that little bit longer, you know? Hey, research modifications. Good for me. Big old research boost, everything's done. What jet plane are we on now? So the F-15? No, we were never on the F-15, we were on the F-5, but we're on the F-16 now. Yeah, spade of the F-16, nice. And that means our F-14 is even closer. That poor howitzer crew, wow, Beagle's a Grand Pounder now. Yeah, that's me. Fanny says, are there any other similar modes with respawns? I don't think so. I think it's just arcade. It's the future of warfare. It gets easier to kill people with missiles. You have to get on people's tail and chase them less. The battles are just over so much quicker. Penny says, every time I think about playing squad, I remember the game where I was squad leader, spending the entire match marching my squad around from cap to cap, seeing almost no fighting, then got yelled at by the commander and the server admin because two players slipped through the cap and he just told me to leave and kill them. Yeah. That is also a reason I never really stuck with squad. Because it felt like it had that kind of elitist player base of like, elitist but not very competent, the same way if you like played Pub Arma 3. Where like you would join a warfare server and like one like 37 to 46-year-old man was gonna be arguing with like a 20-year-old and a 15-year-old. And all of them are certain that they know the one way that you can turn the battle around and win the warfare round. All of them are wronger than the last one. And all of them are sitting in base doing nothing useful. Everyone... every elitist in like the tactical FPS like genre like that was like a soup guy, you know? Like soup guy being the guy who's like, oh, I've got this great idea, like, you know, there is a famous Reddit post of like, oh, I've got this idea for like, people will pay me, and I will put plumbing into their house from my deli that specifically travels soup all over the city to whenever you want it. It's like Netflix for soup. Yeah, the pneumatic soup tubes, yeah. Like you would pay to subscribe. This is a real idea someone had. You would pay to subscribe and he would pipe you his artisan bespoke soup, his own recipes that everyone would want, all over the city to you. And I call them soup guys because men are really prone to having that feeling, especially when you're younger. That feeling of like, I have come up with the greatest idea, and it is the only reason no one else has ever thought of it or tried it is because they're stupid. Meanwhile, I am smart. And that's why my soup pipe idea is about to revolutionize the world. Basically, Silicon Valley. Every man has that idea. Every man has that fucking idea of like, it's so simple, I'm gonna be a fucking billionaire. And that's like, Arma has a lot of those guys, but for like tactics and strategy. Arma has a lot of those guys, or Squad has a lot of those guys, where it's like, I am the only man who knows how to win this match, and everyone has to listen to me. And then if you listen to their strategy, it doesn't work, they'll be like, you guys didn't do it right. It's like the sandwich guy. I love those kinds of fucking posts. The sandwich guy who was like, posting like our business advice or something, and was like, I legitimately do not get why this deli will not pay me for my special homemade sandwich recipe. It's the best sandwich ever made. And you know what? Like, they should pay me. They should pay me for the recipe. And people are just trying to tell this person, like, what are you talking about? Like, they're just not, you can't just like cold call go to a deli that is successful and be like, here's my sandwich recipe, buy it from me. Like, no one gives a fuck. No one fucking cares. That's a bingo. Yeah, and we've talked about this before, Persona, where someone was saying, like, if everyone applied to their ambitions like a middle with the confidence of a white guy, yeah. I've talked about this because I've been that guy. I've been that guy, and honestly, if you've never experienced it in your life, it's amazing. It really does feel so good to be that white guy. You feel like nothing can go wrong. It's incredible. My life got actively, like, you know, harder when I stopped thinking that I could never fail. I was like, what the fuck, I can fail, this sucks. This sucks so much. You know how much it just sucks to fail? It's awful. Absolutely terrible, I don't recommend it. No, I get a lot less done being less confident these days. It's a problem, you can definitely slip too hard the other way. Steal that. We will give this a... Oh no. Oh, I'm lucky that did not go right at the I should not have fired that. I should not have fired that. That was an unsafe launch. That was a coin flip, TK. That was such a fucked up launch. I should not have shot that missile. That was very unsafe. Alright, well there go all my sidewinders. Can't get you, you're at ground level. Can maybe get you though. But you're going away. I think it's just these two left probably. Yeah. If they turn around on me, I'll take it. They're turning in. Ah, fuck. It's alright, there's enough of us. I'll just go high. Okay, that one's splashed. What is this ground level fireball last Tiger? It was awesome is what it was. 2 kills is respectable. That's a respectable round, that's fine. I missed every shot on that Shilka. Hey everyone, hey Biggs, what are you flying now? F-16. Tiger Chronic says David Cage is so soup guy. He made his own studio to force the soup ideas into the world. No, it's great! Oh man. From like age 6 to 7 onwards, after my consciousness had formed fully, from like jelly into like an object permanence kind of potato. Oh, I was certain, you know, I do whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna be the president. I'm gonna be a super smart scientist. I'm gonna be a movie star. I'm gonna be, you know, eventually at some point, it's like, I'm gonna be the best at, you know, making video games, because my brother started doing that. That's his job, so. He's 10 years older than me. Cool afterburner. And, you know, that just continues. That just continues, you know, and at a certain age, I think it's beaten out of you. Okay, well, if you're not, like, a fail son, if you're not a successful fail son, it's beaten out of you. If you're a successful... Ah! Either it's beaten out of you by life, or you go on to become like Elon Musk because, like, your family is mega fucking rich, and you're gonna, like, fail son your way through life. But he warned you? Yeah, she did. I hit the gear button again trying to do my flaps, and I put my gear back down and it blew off. But yeah, there's like a certain age at which a man has to stop being a child mentally. Okay, I say has. At which no, okay, let's go with this. There's a certain age at which a man has to stop being a child mentally, right? And this is part of that. However, not every man ever has to actually do that. Some men will go cradle to grave, never, like, advancing from their child, from their boy brain. Yeah, David Cage. I could argue Chris Roberts seems like a soup guy. Seems like a boy man. But basically, unless you're forced out of it, I think, by, like, life literally being like, no, everything is not, like, coolin', you know, as it happened to me. I mean, you're not gonna hit it, you know? Like, no one voluntarily leaves the bubble of, wow, I'm fucking great at everything. I'm the smartest person in the world, and no one else gets it. And that's why everything I do, I'm gonna be the best at. Larky says, I don't know when I lost my childlike soup optimism. I lost mine in stages. My ego was destructed slowly. Each thing that I thought I was the best at, I slowly was stripped away from me one by one over years. In my 20s. Until I realized I had nothing left. And from the ashes, I had to have a new personality be reborn. And that's the streamer you see before you today. A man who understands. Who understands the realities of who he is. Oh no! I can't. Oh! That was lucky! That was very, 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 very lucky! That missile was for me? Oh! I did not recognize it the entire time. I was very, very lucky there. I'm dead. Not lucky that time. Pepperbone says, does this explain why I'm super unambitious about life and stuff? It could, yes. Because not everyone goes up like this. This is the mindset of often, you know, a privileged upbringing. Another good example of where I'm like fucking around trying to get a lock there. My brain is so flat there that I'm trying to get a lock on the guy at 3 km, right? So I'm gonna go fire in the nets at 5 km. I go to fire. A missile has been launched, right? So in my brain it's like, okay, the limited brain cells I have available at these split-second engagements is like, okay, I'll unlock the Seeker and relock it again to try to not lock onto the missile. The missile is flying towards me. And I should recognize this because the missile remains in the same direction as the enemy. Nope, still there going, okay, just unlock, relock again, we'll get it this time. At the very last minute I realized, wait a minute, that missile is for me. That's not good. Oh my god. But yeah, it could be Private Bones. I mean, there's a balance in between, because I lost all my young guy, white guy confidence. I did. But I lost too much of it, you know. I had too much, and that could manifest in toxic ways. But if it's not manifesting in toxic ways, then it's fine, right? And you need some confidence. I lost too much of it. I lost all of it. And that was the problem for me, is when you feel like you're the best at everything, okay, that's probably unrealistic, and that's probably going to manifest in your life in some unhealthily unrealistic ways. But when you don't think you're good at anything, well, then you're just fucked. So you gotta have a blend. You gotta have the middle bit. And I've said this before on stream. I think you need a bit of healthy overconfidence. You need a certain element of overconfidence, because if you have a realistic level of confidence in the modern world, oh man, the modern world is fucking complicated, and you know there's probably like a billion fucking people competing with you of the thing you want to do. You know, it's very easy to be like cynical about yourself. But the truth is, things can work out, you know, and they won't work out if you don't give them a chance to. So, you know, it does help to fake it till you make it, I think. You've got to be able to afford yourself a certain level, not a huge amount, but a certain level of overconfidence. Not soup guy overconfidence, right? Like, we were watching Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares last night. And you get a lot of soup guys as restaurant owners. You get a lot of guys. There was this guy, we're watching the first season, Sebastian's Pizza Place in Hollywood. And this guy cannot let go of his 20 flavors combination menu, where like the waiters who've been working there for fucking ever cannot figure out how to serve it still. This guy is like, he's launching a pizza place to elevate his brand as an actor, and he's thinking about franchising all over the world, but his one Sebastian's he's made already is losing money. It's unsuccessful. And the level of confidence for your one restaurant to be so unsuccessful, so deeply fucked, and already be thinking like, I can't wait to franchise this place, we're gonna be worldwide, a Sebastian's in every city, it makes me so excited thinking about it. That's too far, you know, that's too far, that's too much confidence. That's no good. I wanna go on this. It's dead. I should not have even tried. Fly low for the radar missies. How low am I? I can't tell because it's the fucking desert. I'm okay! I think there's one behind me. Oh no. Oh, thank you. I need to get low again there. Can I have a lock? As a treat? Oh god. I don't get why the Seeker, like, turns off the minute I warm it up sometimes. Sometimes, like, I'll be going for, like, a lock, and I press the lock button, and it immediately turns off. I do not know why. Legitimately, I don't know why. Like that. Why does that happen? It leads to a lot of the deaths where I, like, fuck around with tech support and forget to evade. Do you want to play some tanks? I do not, thank you. I do not want to go back to World War II tanks. Oh shit. I'm so fucked. I'm okay. Right there. You're the one that I want. Uh-oh. Hey, 10, what are you doing here? About to punk me! Oh no! Oh no! I didn't know A10s could even be in this bracket. Hopefully you're not too low. Hopefully this hits. Hopefully it doesn't hit the blue. Oh, fucker.
Air brake on.
18.3, I thought so. Now what happens there with that missile? Is it just the missile's already turning so hard because it's a wide shot that it doesn't have enough left in the tank to pull up? Yeah, maybe. Or is it just that you can legitimately evade it at the last second by pulling up like that? Who knows? Because that side aspect, that should be a killer. It usually is a killer. Uh-oh. Gotta get low. Oh dear. I can't see. It's too late. Shit. F-14 at 7K. Not what I wanted to see. I gotta remember with the missiles, it looks like it's a good missile because it's on target, but it needs to be leading a bit forwards. That was probably just like a bit of a bad shot. Oh, my Thunderbolt discount's running out, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let me use this too. Everybody on the team gets 10% RP this battle. It's weird, I feel like all I've seen today is the maps I've thumbs down. Maybe it really doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it's like all the maps I dislike. "10% more roleplay points? Reminds me to check. Every day I gotta check. What new mods have come out for Baldur's Gate 3? Oh god. Nothing I've been waiting for in the Baldur's Gate 3 mod Nexus. Okay, how do I fix this? I gotta... yeah, here we go. He's gonna fuck my... okay, no, we're good. Yeah, it's gonna fuck my avatar up there, but there we go. Oh god, why? Switch MFT cameras there. Alright, let's fix now. Just gonna fix my tuber again. Alright, last run on Rocky Pillars felt like it went alright. We'll do the same thing. We'll start out high up here and see what happens. Bunny says, is there a reason you don't keep the avatar control on your stream deck? Oh, I haven't used the stream deck much since it lost all my shit, to be honest. I've just forgotten it kind of exists. There was that just really annoying crash of my stream deck where I plugged it back in after a while and I just had none of my old shit set up, and I just haven't really been jazzed to use it since, because I just haven't spent the time to like, well, you know, set it up again. Set up all the sounds and shit. Imagine like playing the whole match at this zoom. Oh god. No over 1 million players sound anymore. I mean, the sounds are probably all still there. I'm just gonna go find them and set them up again. I had my like favorite little meme sounds, and I'd have to do them all again. Alright, run full burn. God, I can't get low enough because of the damn trees.
Air brake on. Air brake on. Missile. 9 o'clock. Low. Shaft flare. Over G.
Phoenix. I couldn't get fucking low enough because of the damn trees. Shit. There's some tall ass trees there. Is there a reason you like to be so low to the ground? Because if you're low enough to the ground, radar missiles don't hurt you. But, in that case, I couldn't get low enough because those were unexpectedly tall trees there. You need to be like 50 or under to the ground, basically. Delta says, that could have been the blast radius. In that case, the Phoenix might hit the ground and got you. It didn't look like it. It looked like it blew on me in midair. The ground was pretty far below us. I wasn't at the distance you need to be to evade a radar missile. I just know it. Alright, we're gonna do a middle run. Through the river. Is Beagle's about just to go? I don't think I am. But who knows? Maybe. Okay, that's the river I want to follow there, I think, not the other one. You're gonna come over this, either over this ridge or around the corner of the river here, and you're gonna run into a lot of enemies. They're all gonna be here. All your favorites. MiG-29, F-16, maybe even an F-4, F-14, probably not here yet. But the rest, oh, they're all gonna be here. Here they come. Get ready.
Roll right. Over G.
Don't forget your favorite enemy, the ground. Everybody's gonna be here.
Lock. 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 Missile. 12 o'clock. Low. Over G.
Oh shit, I think I'm...
9
No, I'm okay.
Over G. Over G.
I'll go for that one. Go for this one. That was not a good one either. But that's okay. Yeah, so all those head-on missiles there, they're kind of wasted, because none of them were, like, amazing shots. And so I ended up just, like, firing 4 AIM-9Ms that really don't do anything, so I would have been better off just defending that whole way and then coming around for a flank.
Over G.
That's what I find with these 9Ms generally, is aware head-ons don't work out super great. Like, that's not gonna hit.
Lock. Over G.
This one, though, that might work. That looks like they're not really aware of me.
Low. Shaft flare.
Yeah, I reckon they're fucked. Oh god.
Overachieved.
Woo!
Left.
I am happy to keep going through all that. I think I'm coming around later. Let him get busy with teammates. What the deuce? Ah!
Critical engine.
Shit! Where the fuck did they come from?
PM. Overachieved. Caution. Critical engine vibration. Increase engine RPM. Overachieved.
Those flares aren't gonna help. It's gonna pull them right into me. Shit! Okay, my bad, my bad. I thought I was returning to the friendly lines. I was actually returning to the Furball there. They would have curved around on top of me. My bad, my bad. I actually threw directly into all the enemies, which is why I was so surprised. If I was gonna help versus the Sparrow, I was probably getting Sparrow, yeah. Today is not a day for me to be very good at this game, and it's like an advanced thing for me to remember that you can get radar locked from behind at like that close, because I just always treat it like a Sidewinder. I need to get low again. Yeah, it was probably... I didn't see what killed me, but it might have been a Sparrow. My head's just a little cloudy. I'm probably gonna like play like a round or two of like Auric Darktide after this, or another couple of rounds, just because my brain's... Oh, it's just not high-performing enough today for War Thunder. I think I'm a little bit under the weather. I feel a little nauseous. Play something simple like Darktide. That's right, the G-Lock exercise was too much for me. It killed me, yeah! Sammy says I've discovered the Ogrenomicon. What's that? Tell me about it, stud. I gotta get a bunch of guns ready for this new balancing update that's coming for Darktide. I've got an auto gun, but I gotta get more auto guns ready. I gotta get some of the smaller las guns ready, so I just gotta get like more resources too. Yes, common relaxing max difficulty Darktide, sure. It's different, you know? It's different to this. There's not as much to remember. Oh, we're gonna put heads together to make a really good guide. Oh, that thing, yeah. Right, the Ogrenomicon, I read ya. You know, it'd be great for my constitution if I could get a match of Blood Bowl too. That'd be fun. Oh, that was fun. That last match was fun at Blood Bowl 2. Wasn't that when we played War Thunder where I was like, oh, I won, let's not play another one, now I'm gonna play War Thunder? Yeah, that's what started this whole thing off. I played Blood Bowl and I played War Thunder.
Attention to the map.
We went from one to the other. So the tie or a win? It was a tie, but it felt like a win. Because it was against the Chaos Dwarves that were like 1500. I didn't win, but the Chorfs lost, that's right. Still smiling thinking about it. That was such a victory. Oh shit, what am I doing? Whoa! My brain is just not in it today for being a fighter pilot. Being a fighter pilot is a very demanding job. Okay? Top tier captures that pretty well. When you're feeling under the weather, you should not fly. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to watch Top Gun Maverick of you guys, but I think it's super illegal. And by think, I mean like I know it is. Okay, here we go.
Lock. Lock.
I would enjoy an aircraft and spacecraft channel watch through of Top Gun Maverick together. I feel that'd be fun. I shouldn't have fired my own. Good defense, but I shouldn't have fired my own. It was a waste. Because it locked onto the missile, if anything. Wait, are they still alive? Where am I? Okay, there might be people on my left. There they are, shit. Oh no, the kill shot. Air brake. Free flare.
Air brake on.
I'm just gonna get away from them. That does not seem like a good fight for me. I left them really far behind, so it should be fine. Lock, you motherfucker. Oh, I shouldn't have shot that. It's okay. It went onto the wrong target, but it wasn't a friendly at least. So what more can you ask for? Not on a friendly, that's as good as it gets. Yeah, coin flip land on an enemy, that's right. That's as good as it gets. Sparrow. This should be good. That should be a good one. That's dead as fuck. Dead as a fucking doornail. Got him! There we go. Apparently got 2 during that. I don't remember the first one. I think it was like a ridiculous head-on or something. Actually, it says, see what you do with Maverick is you get someone else to watch and then describe the whole thing to your voice badly. That's content. No, what you actually do is you just have to do what you have to do is do it on YouTube and call it reacts to. So it says, chat, what is this clown thing I keep seeing everywhere? What clown thing? Versus the 50-50? I don't remember. If Tacoma is on Prime, you could stream and Prime members could watch. Yeah. How many of us even have Prime? I don't. No, I just want you to know a good old-fashioned put the damn thing on watchtogether.com and get in the Discord room. But oh, that's illegal, they say. No. Sammy says it's like a 3D animated clown. It's sort of showing up in every other meme I've seen posted in the past 2 days. I have no idea. I'm not that hip with the memes. I'm not that fresh. And he says, I actually watch movies when you can watch them over Discord. What, like, yeah, it's like screen sharing and like watch together in it. Yeah, what do they want? Yeah, makes sense. George W. Bush Jr. It happens with every game I like try to get good at, every game I invest so much into. When you grow out of your newbie period and you stop smelling the roses, how long has it been since I just like look at the names of my teammates? Beans Boy. Ben says, my friends will do it all the time, you just gotta do it in a public server, yeah. The clouds claim someone. Aren't you Beans Boy? I'm not Beans Boy. That's not me. Please let me Beans Boy. I'm not Beans Boy. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's not me. There's something up there. Might just be the bots. Yeah, I wouldn't be using one of those servers, I think, Benny. I can't be fucked actually doing it, but if I did actually do it, it'd be fun. I need to get to the river. I think I might be too late, but let's see. There we go.
Air brake on.
We're okay. Full afterburner.
Right. Over G. Lock. Over G.
That should be good. That's, I think that's all of them. That's all of them motherfuckers right there. Oh boy. Oh, too high up. Too high up. Too high up. Too high up. Let's get the fuck out of there, I think. That's a lot of red. No launch on Daddy. Am I gonna die if I go back here? Possibly. It's alright. It's time for me to dance with the angels. No one on my tail. Ah, fuck! Didn't see that coming. Ah, did not see that one coming. Alright, I gotta get out. I was doing okay when I started rising up to get that phantom. I did not see the one. I thought I had eyes on all the enemies in the area. I did not see the one coming straight for me. Garver says, I don't understand why the ejection is so limp in this game. You reckon it's limp? I think it's alright. Sure, this one's still good. Yeah, not bad. Let me review my maps before I go on or don't. I might do that Darktide match. What am I doing right now? I think it's time to bring the EC maps back in. I like the ECs now, so bring back in Rocky Canyon. Bring back in Afghanistan. Bring back in Operation Spain. Rocky Pillars I still don't love. I don't think I need to thumbs up Golan's. City and Pyrenees I like now. City I always like. Maybe up the ECs. Blinky says, did you see that thing I sent you on Steam yesterday? Yes! Thank you, Blinky! Blinky sent me a gift from Mech Engineer, which I'm conflicted about, because on one hand, thank you for sending me a gift. On the other hand, can you get your money back? Because I guarantee I won't like that game. I guarantee it so much, Blinky, that last weekend someone said, like, do you think you'd play Mech Engineer? I was like, I really don't think I would. So, that was a risky gift from you. Blinky's gift message for the game even said, you're either gonna hate this game or be addicted to it. Buddy, I don't even know if you're gonna get me to play it. Philip says you can reject gifts. If you reject them, do they get refunded? I've never used that, because it always just felt like a BM move. I feel like they've already paid the money, and it just sits in their inventory. Sammy says, I tried playing the game on stream on Discord. We got 3 hours into the stream, and all of that 3 hours was just reading the instructions. Yeah, I can absolutely tell you, Blinky, I would never have tried that game in 10 fucking billion million years from when I've heard of it. And really the only way you're gonna get me to try it is pure guilt from you gifting it to me out of nowhere like a sniper shot. Blinky says, I'll be honest, after having played it myself, I almost feel like you'll like it more than I do. Wow, really? Okay, well, I mean, guilt does work. I mean, you gifted me the game. If you don't refund it, I don't know, I guess I'll play it because of guilt, like, one of these weekends. But, I think I'm gonna hate it. From what I've heard of it, vibes-wise, I think I'm gonna fucking hate it, so we'll see. But either way, I appreciate you spending money on me. You always gotta appreciate when someone gets you a gift. Doesn't matter what it is, you always gotta appreciate when someone was thoughtful like that. I mean, you know, okay, maybe thoughtful's the wrong word here, because like I said, I think I'm gonna hate this game. But someone was nice to you, right? Someone was generous. You've always gotta be thankful. Thank you, Blinky. It better be good at permaban Blinky. No, that's just a guaranteed permaban on Blinky. I'm not gonna do that to Blinky. Sammy says, listen, Blinky. I'm already guilting him into Foxhole. We can't have 2 guilts in 1 month. Oh my god, I was thinking about that today. Literally, Sammy, that thought, like, popped into my head. I was, like, at a low point. I was, like, tired, going to bed or waking up. I can't remember. I, like, felt a little bit ill. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to play fucking Foxhole this month. Like, it actually popped into my head, Sammy, like, oh, I fucking owe Sammy some playing Foxhole. God damn it. Just out of nowhere. Guilt does work, yeah. Guilt does work. That's alright. I mean, no one will have a good time. Everyone will be mad. They'll be mad at me because I'm the one who's being a baby when it comes around. I'm gonna thumbs up the EC maps. I'm gonna give it a go. Thumbs up the EC maps. Let's actually... I can't believe this, but I'm gonna thumbs down Sinai. I love it in the F5, but not in this I don't. Thumbs down Sinai. It's just too flat. And then maybe thumbs down... Golan's as well, for the same reason. Because at least Vietnam has some hills and mountains. Like he says, so once I read a guide on it, I actually kind of got the game. Even if I suck at it still, because I just suck at tactics games in general. But it's a really interesting game once you kind of get how it works. Unfortunately, Blinky, I can already tell you I'm not going to read a stream... I'm not going to read a guide for it off stream. I'm not going to want to read a guide for it for 3 hours on the stream, because trying to read a guide and process it at the same time as you listen to chat is hell. The only way is if you're there and you backseat me. Like with War Thunder or Total War. You guys are going to have to backseat me on whatever the fuck this game is if you want me to like it. That's the only way. You'll have to be there to backseat me with what you've learned. Philip wants you to play finish Risk Sigma and is in denial whenever it happened. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about going back to Risk Sigma. Blakey says, if you really think you're going to hate it, I'll take my $15 back. I mean, you're better off spending that $15 on yourself. I can guarantee you that, Blinky. There is, like, the slimmest probability that you're gonna, like forcing a child to eat vegetables, that you're gonna, like, force me here into something that maybe somehow, through a miracle, I enjoy. Look at me right now, and imagine that I'm your son. I'm in the baby chair, and you've got, like, a spoonful of greens, and you're airplaning them towards me as hard as you can. An XCOM UI shows up over your child, like a shot percentage, and the percentage says, like, 15%. That's your chance of getting this child to not be a colicky baby. That's your shot here, Blinky. Now, you understanding that, it's your $15. It's your $15, and I thank you either way. But that is your honest chance of that stream, if it ever happens, being anything other than an absolute Hindenburg. That's... That's my metaphor for you, yes. Please has already cancelled it. Did you? It's gone. It's gone from my Steam. All right, that's probably a better. You can spend that $15 better, Blinky. You can spend it better. I guarantee you can spend it better. That's good. However, this is great for Blinky because Blinky still gets the goodwill of having sent the gift, but gets to keep their money. It's like free goodwill. That's top stuff for Blinky there. Blinky says, it does have a demo though, and I really suggest you do actually try it. If you like it, I'll buy it for you. That is nice of you. See, that's a good idea. I might try the demo. The guild's gone, he's not gonna do it. Wasn't there something on my wish list that, actually wanted to try? I can't remember. No, I'm looking through it. I don't think there was. My wish list is like, my wish list adds a lot of anxiety to me. I wish I could have like a broken arrow when, soon hopefully, Benny. My wish list gives me a lot of anxiety, right? Hang on, let me add another dislike and a ban. I think I'm gonna ban Sinai. I'm gonna fucking ban Sinai. It's that or Rocky. I don't really like Rocky either. But at least it's got terrain. Phillips says, if I send you XCOM Enforcer, will you ever get guilted into playing it? No, I won't. No, I wouldn't. I'd be immune to it. Anyway, my wish list gives me a lot of anxiety because I tend to just add things to my wish list that I want to follow, right? Well, people just use the follow option. No, it's easier for me, you know? I have my list of wish list of games. And I'm like, oh, this game might turn out to be okay in the future. Maybe I'll check it out. That spaceship building game might be something I'm interested in 2 years. Maybe I'll check it out then. The problem then is people are nice to me, and I forget, but people are going to look at my wish list and they try to gift me things, and it's happened over the years. And it's the worst. It's the fucking worst. Because I just want to use the wish list for my own personal wish list, right? To keep track of. But then people will, like, out of nowhere, it's like 2 years later, I've forgotten that game ever existed, never looked at it again. And someone will be like, oh, you know, happy birthday, I gifted you fucking Factorio or some shit. And it's like, oh no, since then I realized I don't actually want to play that game. Fuck. No, you didn't have to do that. Fuck. Banny says there's actually a follow feature now, so you follow these and such on wishlist. Yeah, and I know, but like, I don't want that because I don't follow Steam's fucking front page. I don't follow a front page on anything I use. Not fucking Steam, not fucking anything. I do not follow front pages. I just want like a list of games that I've curated, you know? Anyway, I just gotta remove shit from my wish list. Like right now, if I look at my wish list, there is like at least half the games I would be mortified if someone, like, gifted to me because then I have to play it, you know? It's like, oh, actually, I've kind of cooled on the idea of that game since I saw the trailer. Anyway, what am I doing here? Dislikes, that's right. Just remember I've got dislikes, I want to use them. I think, actually, I'm going to do, like, a bit of Darktide Aviation palette cleanse myself in the Darktide for the last hour of the stream because I just feel a bit nauseous to be a fighter pilot today. Wasn't a bad day though, we had some decent rounds, but none of them are like the banger rounds that I'm looking for. Like it says, you might genuinely like it, Mech Engineer, because you like games like Res Sigma. It's like that, is it? You went into it thinking it was a game you would hate too, then as you played it, you started to think, I might actually enjoy it. Order battle elements, clever build crafting like Battletech, just a lot of really cool systems. Look, I'll tell you what, where's the demo? I will put it in my favorites, and I will legitimately consider trying this demo. I'll let you know. I will put the demo for it into my library. I'm not going to download it right now. But I will add it to my favorites on Steam, and I might try it at some point. So the patch 14 notes for Darktide? Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to drop. Just want the damn thing to drop. I didn't even want to play Darktide until that update came out, but I feel like it right now.